What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We're at District Union Arena and we're going to try out an old friend. If you are familiar with Division 1, the Bullet King was an absolute legend. The man even has his own memorial in New York, and I mean the real New York, not the one in the game. He is that much of a legend. Div 2 didn't see much of him. We did see his misses, I think, for, she was a boss fight in New York for a very short time, but I thought I'd revisit it. So we're here at District Union, we're on Legendary, we put a build together and we're going to give it a go. Now, I'm a massive fan of the GR9 with Steady Handed. As you can see there, it's expertise level 11 compared to my Bullet King that is expertise level 12. And it does more damage. We got, 5k, just over 5k-ish more damage. But the RPM on the Bullet King is nearly 100 more. So is the Bullet King just better? Well, let's find out. We're going to go in and we're going to give it a go. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous. Helps if we shoot with the right gun, right? Thought we were doing a lot of damage at the beginning. Alright, so we pushed our luck a little bit too much, but it's alright, that's what the extra live's for. This first bit is the trickiest bit. Disable him so we can get rid of him. These three are the worst. Now, I must admit, it is nice not having to, with the GR9, I always have to, really make sure that I'm hitting them shots. With this, you can afford not to a little bit. Again, a little bit of armor on kill. But just so you know, I did spec to absolute full damage, I'll show the build after, though. I suppose we can kind of keep him at bay a little bit because we can chip away at him like this. I mean, the accuracy is pretty good, right? He's suppressed. We're still chipping away at his hand, I guess that is. Get rid of this bad boy. We have to be careful because we're getting a little bit chunked away there. I might be converted. I can't believe it. I've been using my GR9 for so long. I might actually be converted about how easy this actually is. The speed of it goes for days. It just counts for so much. What do we like versus the Chunga? Not gonna lie. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I feel like we've got this locked down. The accuracy on the thing is incredible. Absolutely incredible. That made absolute light work of that beginning section. Absolutely light work. We're on full DPS as well. Let's give the next section a go. This one's tricky. They can kind of rush you. Try and get that healer. I'm not even sure. I don't even feel like I'm on legendary. This bit's going to be tricky. What we're going to do, we'll use the door for cover because we don't have a shield. Well, we are getting caught out a little bit. I still have faith though. I have a lot of faith. Oh my god, I'm absolutely converted. I haven't used it in such a long time. Have I been sleeping on the Bullet King? Do you guys sleep on the Bullet King? Is it just me? Has it just been a stash item that we've all forgot about? Actually, it can be so good. Let's head back to the base of operations, run through the build. We've definitely done enough gameplay footage there. I could have gone on. I feel like I could have just gone on and on and on and had an absolute cracking time. Felt like a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be throwing it in on stream tonight, just for giggles. Before we get started though, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come on over to Twitch and hit follow because I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord because you need help with raids, Eagle Bearers, Regulus, Ravenous, all that kind of thing, you'll find the link to my Discord down below in the description. With all that said, let's get started. So obviously we're going to go with Gunner, and we definitely want the LMG damage. It gives us every third reload 50% faster. Doesn't matter this time. We usually love that, but it doesn't matter this time. But it does give us 10% armor on kill, which I think is important when, like I said before, we have gone full red on this. You could take the Banshee Pulse. That is up to you as well. But we do get that rate of fire increase, which really, really does help on this. Because the rate of fire is definitely what makes it, along with its built-in natural accuracy. So here is the star of the show. Let's just take a minute to appreciate how good looking this thing is. Like, Bullet King, you look really, really sweet. It comes with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, and critical hit damage. God, I would love that to be damage to target out of cover. And it comes with Bullet Hell, which we're all very familiar with right now if you've been playing Descent. And that's what kind of got my mind ticking about it. We've all been enjoying Bullet Hell in Descent, and I was like, so why not go back and try the actual gun? So it says this weapon never needs to be reloaded. For every 100 bullets that hit an enemy, it replenishes some of our ammo to myself and to my allies if I've got anybody in the group with me as well. Really, really nice. Magazine size. It has that wonderful mag. It doesn't want to talk about that again. But then it has stability on the bottom. And it has some critical hit chance here on the end, which is just really, really nice. Obviously showing you why it literally is like a laser beam, taking things out even when they are in cover. So let's start with our high ends first of all on this beautiful looking character. We've got a Seska mask. He's got 10% critical hit chance, weapon damage. I've got 12% armor on this. I use it all the time. I had spare materials. You definitely don't need it. It's not worth anything. And then attribute wise, we've got critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and 12% critical hit damage in the mod slot. A must for this build, we're going to take the Contractor's Gloves. 10% LMG damage, weapon damage, damage to armor, and critical hit chance. Definitely one you definitely want to take for this one. Next up, we're going to take the Striker's Backpack, because we're going to take 4 Strikers, and that's why the rate of fire was just so fast as well. So 2-piece gives us weapon handling, making it even more pinpoint accurate. 3-piece rate of fire, and it kind of feels like this was built for this gun. It really does. And then 4-piece the striker's gamble, but we are taking the backpack, so we're going to get the increase to 1%, giving us 100% extra damage. Weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage in the attributes. Again, I've done the armor, but it's just a piece that I use a lot. Next piece, we're going to take the striker's chest piece. Now, this is one that I don't normally take, but if you're going to be taking this into legendary missions, it's definitely worth it, because you could see when you were looking at the stacks, we're hitting so fast and so constant that we actually managed to keep the stacks up, and that's pretty hard in heroic type missions. If you're going to go into a heroic type mission, I would probably drop the striker's harness. Similar to what I do in the raid, I always put the striker's harness on because it's definitely easier to build up stacks. But I would probably run the Grupo chest piece, and then I have a Seska backpack that I would wear, and I would wear them together, and then I would wear a striker's mask instead. I can show you that in just a minute, but let's get back to what I actually just used. So we've got this here: weapon damage, crit damage, and critical hit chance. And obviously we get the talent, where it takes the striker's gamble all the way up to 200%, giving us 200% extra weapon damage. Holster is really easy. Weapon damage and critical hit chance. The knees, super easy as well. Weapon damage and critical hit damage. I decided to take the defender drone for the damage reduction, but you can take whatever you want. You can take Banshee Pulse, anything you want here. That's totally up to you. And I took the Revive Hive as my secondary, just for that extra life, because I wanted to be able to push, sit back while it comes back, and then carry on to push. If we're going to have a look at the stat page, you can see I'm at 55% crit chance. I'm at 115% critical hit damage, 85% headshot damage, 8% damage to armor. And that all seems pretty low, but you all saw it absolutely puts in the work. Pause the video now if you want to see the build for a little bit longer. But let's see what it would look like if I wasn't going to run legendary missions. This is what it would look like if I wasn't going to run legendary missions. I think keeping the backpack's fairly important, but the chest piece is really hard to stack, and the areas are just too short. I've just switched it all over. I'm at 57% crit chance, but I've just noticed I'm actually missing a mod here. So let's get that in here. There we go. So you can see now I'm at 57% crit chance and 106% critical hit damage. Very similar to the previous stats, but obviously all we've done is switch out the bonus from the striker's chest to the bonus from the Grupo chest here. But the striker's chest will do more damage, but you've got to get to them higher heights of that bar, and if you can't, you're doing less damage. So this is why we would change to this. That is going to be it for the video. I hope you've enjoyed the return of the king. I definitely have. It's been really good to be able to use it again, and I'm going to keep it in my loadout and get its expertise level up. I would love to have it at level expertise 20 plus, so I better get grinding them exotic components. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are grinding to 10k. If you've not already hit it before, or you're new here, I really would appreciate it if you would consider doing so. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Maybe come and catch me on Twitch or check me out on Twitter. Thank you for watching, agents. Comment down below. Do you like this? Are you already using it, or are you using something else to do with the Bullet King? Let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.